Hey everyone, I'm LC Gamer, and welcome back to the ABC Murders. Now then, in the last video, we got done with investigating the murder of Sir Carmichael, and now it's time to take a look at our guests here. Here we have
Donald is always on edge.
Donald. With dark circles. Come on, where is it? Tense hands and...
Leave me alone.
Oh, give me a second. It's not wanting to cooperate with me. Maybe it's this side. No. Just work with me now.
Leave me alone.
I will in a second. There we go.
Donald Fraser is very nervous at the moment, even if he's trying hard to control himself.
Okay.
She appears to have taken more care with her appearance than the last time.
She's wearing earrings. Her gaze is at Donald.
She's looking at Mr. Fraser out of the corner of her eye. Did
That's
she make
more
herself
than
beautiful for him?
It's more than a corner of her eye. Okay.
Sometimes I love a brunette, sometimes I love a blonde. That's what the song says. The song says, sometimes I love a blonde who comes from Eden by way of Sweden. But I am not sure that this blonde is an angel.
I've never heard that song. And then what do we have back here?
I ought to concentrate on my guests. Franklin Clark always seems at ease, regardless of where he is. Something that's unique to people who travel.
True. Alright.
I wish to thank you all for coming. I wanted to bring everyone close to the victims here in order to unmask the murderer.
Get to the point, Mr. Poirot. What do you want from us?
Simple.
Megan, dear girl, please be patient.
Mr. Poirot, how dare you address me by my first name?
Please excuse me, mademoiselle. What I ask is that you search your memories. The murderer must have left some trace.
Yes, he must have prepared his crimes very carefully.
Tout à fait.
Yes.
He did not get to Bexhill at midnight in order to strangle a young girl whose name by chance starts with P.
Must we go into that?
Well, Donald, get a grip. We're here on a murder investigation.
Mr. Fraser, please get a grip on yourself.
Well, I want to help you, but I don't remember anything else. Nothing I haven't already said.
And you, Mademoiselle Barnard, did your sister say if she was seeing another man?
She never would have told me.
Why would she hide the fact from you?
Betty knew I didn't approve of her behavior. Her flirting was spoiling any chance she might have had.
Tell me, mademoiselle, what did you talk about with your sister?
Silly things. Her new dress. She wanted a pair of black stockings to go with it. Mother bought her a brand new pair. The day it happened, she was crying. And to think that Betty never even wore them. Poor Mummy.
Your sister used to sing, I believe. Did she ever perform in public?
She dreamt about it, but she had a very bad cough. It troubled her greatly. She had to cancel auditions and miss lots of opportunities. A pity.
It really
Yes,
is.
she sang well, but that doesn't tell us much about the murderer.
Qui sait? In any case, we now have enough information to draw up a relatively precise psychological profile.
We do.
Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Yay. Is the killer clever? Obviously. Killed when the street was packed with people. No. I'm gonna leave that one up there for the time being. Killer is methodical and prepares his crimes. Yes, that one could work. The man. Yes. There we go. Is the killer sure of himself? Let's see. Without the ABC, now that killers. There we go. Is the killer a seducer? Obviously. That one. Is the killer like trains? That one suggests maybe. Is the killer impulsive? No, he's methodical. And cold. And yes, the killer is generous.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we can now surmise without too much risk of error that our adversary is calculative, sure of himself, a seducer, of outstanding intelligence, that he has plenty of self-control, and that he likes railways. It's a good start. Other meetings may be necessary. I hope that you will be able to come back again.
I do hope so.
Well, it's just that...
Let me guess, short on cash?
You do not have the money to pay for the train, is that it?
It's normal that people helping with this inquiry should be reimbursed. Starting with you, Miss Trower. Please allow me to pay for your train tickets.
Oh, sir, I cannot accept.
But you must. Mademoiselle, I may not be rich, but my brother left a fortune which will be mine.
Mr. Clark, that's very generous of you.
Well, someone has to foot the bill. Mr. Poirot, would it be possible for you to come back to Devon? Lady Clark has expressed a wish to see you. We'll adjust her medicine so she'll not be too drowsy.
But of course,
Sure.
I shall come the day after tomorrow if it is convenient. Thank you all for coming. We will meet again soon. The meeting was most fruitful.
Really?
Hastings, I believe now we have everything we need to find a common point between the victims. Now it is time for us to use our grey matter.
Not another one of these.
Let us now
Yes, Poirot. Let's get our little gray cells working. What do the victims have in common? Okay, let's start at the beginning. Betty was seeing other men. The body was still warm. Betty had a photo of her and Donald. The first victim was called Asha. Miss Asher took a cough medicine. Miss Asher had a violent husband. Donald was a violent man. Betty had a problem with her voice. Sir Carmichael was a famous retired doctor. Sir Carmichael Clark was close to... Okay, let's see. No. cough medicine. Betty had a problem with her voice. Retired doctor. There we go. Okay.
The first two victims suffered from bad throat, and that was precisely the specialty of the third victim, Dr. Clark.
We have a lead.
It would pay to take a closer look at the medical records of Dr. Clark's patients.
We'll do so during our next visit to Churston.
Sure.
I will do it myself, mon ami. You must remain in London just in case ABC sends us another letter.
Very well, as you wish.
Okay. So, off to, meet... what's her name?
Thank you for coming, Mr. Poirot. Lady Clark is waiting for you in her bedroom on the first floor.
Lady Clark.
Please excuse me, I cannot stay for the interview. I've to take Miss Grey to the station to see our lawyer in Torquay.
Well...
Are you leaving Churston for good?
She's
Miss Grey
astonished.
very kindly stayed with me to settle my brother's affairs. But naturally, she prefers to find a position in London.
Ah, très bien.
I'll be absent all morning, Mr. Poirot, but the nurse is coming soon. She's to ensure that the dose of medicine doesn't make our patient drowsy.
Thank you, Mr. Clark. Have a nice trip, mademoiselle.
Some of their hand movements is a little, iffy. Guessing I need to go upstairs. You okay?
This poor woman is very ill.
Dazed eyes. Clenched fists. Those are not fists. And... painkillers.
This woman is suffering. She is in no state to have a conversation.
Of course not. Okay.
It would be rude to make Lady Clark wait any longer.
Mr. Poirot?
My respects, madame.
Thank you for coming. Thank you. Have you seen the nurse? She should have been here by now. Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay. You don't look very
The
good.
telephone in the hall is ringing.
I'll hurry down, get the phone, and see if that will help me. Okay.
The Clark residence. Detective Hercule Poirot speaking.
How do you do, Mr. Poirot? I'm Lady Clark's nurse.
Okay.
I wanted to let you know that I won't be able to come for her injection today. Might Miss Grey be able to do it?
Unfortunately
She
not.
has just left, but I will take care of it.
Thank you. That's very kind of you. You'll find the skeleton key to open the medicine cabinet hidden in the lion trophy.
You can count on me. Au revoir, mademoiselle.
Oh, thank you kindly. Goodbye, Mr. Poirot.
Come again? Hidden in the medicine cabinet? You say it's hidden? In the lion head?
Here is
Yep.
the skeleton key.
And that's very cartoonish of it to go flying back.
April 1925, Aceh Province, Sumatra.
Okay. Interesting. Let's go, help Miss Clark. And now, let's take a look at this.
It's closed.
Oh, of course it's closed. I need that key. There we go.
Ah, Mr. Poirot. Oh, I feel better now.
Good for you.
Thank you for your help.
Sorry it took a little while to get you, your meds. Well, let's go with option A.
Madame, you are tired, so I will get straight to the point. What can you tell me about this business?
What business, Mr. Poirot?
No doubt. You wish to talk to me about what happened to your husband?
Ah, yes. Oh, poor Carmichael. Has the madman who killed him been caught?
Not yet, chère madame. There was a great many people in Cheston on the day of the murder.
Indeed. People go straight to the beach. They don't come near Coomside.
So, there were no strangers around the house that day?
Who said that?
The people who live here. Your brother-in-law, Miss Gray.
Miss Gray? Oh, I don't like her. Franklin wanted her to stay, but I insisted she should go. Immediately.
You are entitled to do so, naturally.
I'm pleased that you approve. The others have been taken in by her. But at least you can see through that self-pity act. See what she's up to.
Oh, obviously. And now she's out cold. This will not do. What's this?
This subject would probably be useful to me.
Probably. A bronze comb. It has a 3 on it. Okay.
This subject would probably be useful to me.
A silver comb. And this has a 2 on it. Cool. What do we have over here?
This subject would probably be useful to me.
And I'm assuming this has a 1 on it. So I'm not going to actually take a look at it.
This couple appears to be having fun.
Okay. Fun game of croquet.
Lady Clark and Sir Carmichael were very happy, but they did not have any children.
Alright, now let's take a look at this. Interact. Let's go with... Okay, let's observe it first. I'll take that. Alright, I need this one to go here. And we use this
The
one.
bronze comb is preventing me from positioning this.
Alright, then let's take that one back. Let's start with 1. Then we go to 2. Then 3. And since it looks like a spring has been busted, I will fix that.
hope that Hastings will not be cross with me.
It's for a good cause. Come on. There we go. Pretty melody. Dun, dun. Okay. She's awake now.
Oh, what are we talking about? Ah, yes. Thora Grey. Oh, Carmichael had great esteem for her. But for me, she was nothing but a hypocrite.
Really? How so?
Miss Grey was a hard worker, though.
Thank goodness. Fortunately, she was good at her job. I don't see why you all think you should have to defend that girl.
Well, she did have a... Well, I can't really say poor upbringing, considering she was an orphan.
You are very harsh. Do not forget that the girl is an orphan.
Yes, and she used the fact to get around men. Take Franklin. He's fallen for her sweet-talking charms. Oh, he's a lovely boy, very plucky and sure of himself. But so naive. Oh, when it comes to women.
That was a strange noise you just made.
Miss Grey did look after you very well, though.
Outwardly. But she's hiding something. I think she tried to poison me.
Miss Grey? A poisoner? But everybody appears to like her.
It proves she knows what she's doing. She's manipulative and she's a liar.
A liar?
Let's see, didn't she say that on the day of the crime nobody was around Coomside?
That is correct.
Well, at 11 o'clock I saw her talking to someone.
Really? And what was this man like?
An ordinary sort of man with a very plain face. Oh, I don't remember well.
Was he a gentleman?
No, he was not
she's
a
getting sleepy again.
gentleman.
It would be best to leave her to sleep now.
And she's high as a kite on top of all
The
that.
telephone in the hall is ringing.
Let's get out of here. Hurry! Okay.
Hello?
Poirot, is that you? Hastings here.
Thank you for calling. Have you received a new letter from the murderer?
No, thank goodness. How are things in Churston?
I
So-so.
questioned Lady Clark, but I will not leave until I have examined everything of interest to me here. Fortunately, Franklin is absent, and I have a skeleton key.
Aha.
Have you seen Thora Grey again?
Briefly. But rest assured, I intend to summon her to London soon.
She's a fascinating girl.
But secretive. I would like to ask her a few questions.
Poirot, she wouldn't hurt a fly.
That's what you say.
Each to his own, my friend. Yours are pretty orphans, mine old ladies that have the maladies.
Poirot, are you mocking me?
No ill intended, rest assured. À bientôt, mon ami.
Time to investigate the rest of the mansion. Alright, I need to go look at the rest of the stuff around here. Come on, Poirot, work with me. Just a tiny bit. And this is the Black Dragon's Curse.
The Black Dragon's Curse. To Franklin, who will never grow up. January 25, 1928. Car Charlotte.
And there's that music box again.
Miss Thorogray, Comside, Justin, Devon.
Mm-hmm.
Arsenic trioxide thallium.
Interesting. What do we have here?
How am I going to open this trunk? Let us examine it.
Carefully. Nothing on this side. I can do something over here. $19.27. Okay. $19. A minute, go back. Thank you. $27. And we
Leaving
have it
the
open.
code on the trunk. What a strange character Franklin is.
Maybe just a bad memory. Okay. 31. Seven. Five. $20. Okay, so we have 7, 20. Do we have anything here in the middle? 28. I don't think the red numbers are worth anything. So, let's try... $20. $7.
So, what is this sound?
Okay,
I should be able to open the trunk now.
really? Okay, get rid of that. Interact. Come on. Come on.
There we are.
Thank you. Okay. Let's take a look at this. What do we have in here? Interesting.
Why has Franklin put an Allen key inside his trunk? I'll borrow it
Good
for
question.
a minute.
And this is...
Whiskey and other good quality drinks. Mr. Clark really has refined tastes.
Mm-hmm. Anything in here? No. How about here? No. Okay. So what do we have up here? A triangle. Let's take a look at that Allen wrench.
An Allen key. It can be used in 5 positions.
Well, let's take a look at them. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Ah. I think that's what we need. And there we go. It's open. Let's take a look at this. I think I need another one of these.
An Allen key.
Yes, Burrow, it's an Allen key. Okay, let's try this. There we go.
Another screw.
Okay, excuse me. Come through. And let's use it again. Alright.
This engraving is not very easy to understand. I need to sort it out.
Oh, joy.
It is blocked.
And... there we go. This one next. Okay. And you go with by yourself. And you move 2 at a time as well. There we go. Finally getting somewhere close to being done. Voila.
Franklin must really love his country to have an engraving in his trunk. I think
guess so.
I heard the panel above release.
Did we?
A signet ring?
Hmm.
A signet ring with a code written on it. 1587. It may be useful to me.
I'm sure it will be. Let's go through here. Oh, that music box. You still hear it.
The door is locked.
Let's try this. It is a skeleton key after all.
This unit contains the medical records for Sir Carmichael Clark's patients. Let us study them closely and see if there are any familiar names.
Sure.
No dust on the records from A to D. They've been handled recently.
Okay.
No names. Disappointing. Lots of dust. The records from E to Z have not been touched for years.
Excuse me.
No names. Disappointing.
Alright, so, nothing usable there. Let's go back through here. I don't think I'll need the key anymore. Can I put it back? No. Okay. Fair enough. Let's take a look in here.
Franklin appears to be very active.
Yes, he is. Okay.
Franklin Clark appears to be a typical British gentleman. A good sportsman, a hunter, a traveler.
And this says what on it? 1922.
February 1922, South Africa.
This is the,
July 1920,
1920.
Alaska Peninsula.
What was the, other one again? Come on now. Hurry. Poirot, open the door. Okay.
April 1925, Aceh
25.
Province, Sumatra.
Okay. So... since we found the key in that one, I'm assuming that it's important. What? What was all that noise? What is this panel?
I think that signet ring should be placed here.
Okay, thank you for the tip.
I think that signet ring should be placed here.
I know.
The plates around the picture appear to have unlocked. I think I've already seen these symbols on Franklin's trophies.
No, joy. Okay, so let's start over here.
Brazil.
Brazil. Don't want to go that way. Oh well. No. Trying to find the right...
Australia. Sumatra.
Sumatra. There we go. Going up.
The New Siberia Archipelago.
Yay.
The Lion of Sumatra.
Okay. Now... okay, so that one's good. That one's good. Good. Good.
Alaska.
Alaska. And down here we have
The African kudu.
the African kudu.
The Alaskan Kodiak bear.
And there we go. Trying to make sure that they're all...
I heard the sound of a mechanism.
Yay.
Strange way of protecting one's safe. Triangulating one's hunting sites on the map.
Okay, so... let's try... that lion. 20... 5? No. 7? No. There must be a clue. There must be a clue here. $75? No. Yeah, no. That's not gonna work out at all. Give me a minute. Alright. So, let's try... one more time. With... 15... instead of 19... There we go.
These documents are very likely going to help me for the rest of the inquiry.
Sure. There's
A
that music
dozen
box
gold
again.
sovereigns. Some shares for the Southern Railway and some treasury bills. This is not worth much. hardly enough to justify your robbery. Eton College School year 1912-1913. Franklin Clark.
Okay.
School report for Franklin Clark. According to his teachers, Franklin was a good student, but lacked discipline. Sir Carmichael Clark, Campside, Churston, Devon, to Mr. Franklin Clark, Peninsula Hotel, Salisbury Road, Tsim Kowloon, Hong Kong. Campside, 1935, January the 12th. Dear
Right.
Franklin, first, I wish you a good start to a successful new year. I have received your letter dated December 10th. Thanks for defending my interest against Wang, this robber. Things could have got pretty bad if you weren't a real cold-blooded guy. I envy you for that. Things go on here much as usual. Charlotte is moderately free from pain. I wish one could say more. You may remember Thora Gray. She is a dear girl and a greater comfort to me that I can tell you. I should not have known what to do through this bad time but for her. She has an exquisite taste and shares my passion for Chinese art. No daughter could be a closer or more sympathetic companion. Life has been difficult, but I am glad to feel that here she has a home and true affection. You wrote me you want to stay in China for one more year or even longer. I don't object. The longer you stay, the more opportunities you will have to increase our collection. Nonetheless, you should know that we miss you here, and that Charlotte will be gone by the time you come back. I am, dear Franklin, your truly affectionate brother.
Okay, so now we are starting to get some motive for Franklin.
Charlotte Clark, Campside, Churston, Devon, to Mr. Franklin Clark, Peninsula Hotel, Salisbury Road, Tsim Sha Tsui, Kowloon, Hong Kong, Campside, 1935, January 1st. I wish you with all my heart a happy year 1935. Writing my greeting cards, I have affectionate thoughts for you. Always smiling as a child, sailing to distant countries and bringing back to us trunks full of wonder. At home, everything annoys me, starting with this young Thora Sir Carmichael is so fond of. I have nobody to share my feelings with, so I write to you. How can I tell you what happens to me? The simplest way the better. I am doomed. I still have 1 year to live, no more. How do I know? I opened the secret drawer of Carmichael and read a letter not addressed to me. In this letter, Dr. Logan tells my husband in the most direct way the truth he conceals from me. Sir, I know. But my husband doesn't know I know. Please don't tell him. And if he shares the truth with you, act as you are surprised. Carl will probably speak in his usual convoluted way, but I wanted to be the first to announce it to you. It does matter to me that you are aware of what happens in Campside. Warm regards, Charlotte.
Okay. Interesting. And let's take a look at this real fast. Oh no, another puzzle. Okay,
A Chinese symbol is engraved on this metal disc. Like this character appears to be the right way round.
thank you for that, Poirot. So, if I'm not wrong, we go
Well,
here.
well. The characters engraved on this padlock resemble those engraved on the metal discs.
And we want that one there.
Like this character
There we
appears
go.
to be the right way round.
We go back here. Change this to that one. Yeah, just scrolling back through to make sure I got the right one I want.
No, it's not the right code. Let us
I know
check.
that, Poirot.
Like this. This character appears to be the right way round.
And let's go ahead and take a look at this one.
The position of this character looks right to me.
Perfect.
Very good. All the circles are facing the right way. What are they showing me?
Obviously the code. So we put this one here. And that one there. Thank you.
At last, the cupboard is open.
Cool. Ah, that music box again. It's gonna get me in trouble.
Genteel and wild. English countryside revisited.
Hmm. Yeah, man.
The Railway Children, E. Nesbit.
Okay.
For Franklin, Und Heffy's Christmas, 1910.
Interesting. And this is...
Traveling in China, a practical guide for English travelers.
Cool. And what do we have down
Net,
here?
flask, and rifles. Franklin is very well equipped.
That he is. Okay. Now a quick look back through here, because I noticed there was a door open. Over here. Come on, Poirot. We can go a tiny bit faster.
I see some papers that were not there the first time I visited.
Obviously. Now we
These
already know
daggers
that.
are only ceremonial weapons. I do not think that the crime weapon is here.
Obviously. What do we have here?
Ernest Logan, MD, Brighton Cancer Institute, 201 Dusk Road, Brighton, Sussex. To Sir Carmichael Clark, MD, Comside Churston, Devon. Brighton, 1935, January the 5th. As a man of science, I owe it to you to be completely frank. Lady Clark, your wife is suffering from a generalized terminal cancer. I confess I didn't suspect anything like that during the first exams. But with the test results I have received today, there is unfortunately no place for doubt. I estimate that Lady Clark's life expectancy is no more than 1 year. Hospitalization would not help in her case, so I advise you to keep her at home and provide her with as much morphine as required to ease her last moments. Yours sincerely, Ernest Logan.
Interesting. So that's the letter she was talking about.
Valuers report property. Building land located in Comside, Churston client, Sir Carmichael Clark, April 15, 1935, Court and Brunskill office.
That's it.
Court and Brunskill. The name is familiar. Is that not the name of the firm Donald Fraser works for?
Actually. Yeah. Can I go outside?
Order and method above all. Let us finish examining the mansion while no one is around.
I did that earlier. Alright. But I think I'll do that in the next video. So until then, I'm going to leave it here, and I'll see you guys in the next ones. So, see you guys.